ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun, fighting off the defender. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets muddy.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game. Throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held her just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Handoff to the single back. Clear, end zone ahead. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Nittany Lions are in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The tight end has got it. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. At midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled, but first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And a running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Signs with quick throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. So first and goal now, a chance to make amends for the early pick six. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions come to the line with first and goal. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Here's a screen pass to the running back. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's good for a first down near the 40.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense, come up with a stop? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made by the tight end. And they're able to get him down.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down after that previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. And on the carry, he's heading left. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Buccaneers now playing a couple yards off the ball. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Got down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
The Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff on a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. Same tailback, another carry. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the party with a score. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up and score myself.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The returner is blocked out. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Ready?
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the route is on. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all week?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll test the right side here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another